We're live. We are
Hi,
live.
life.
Dot, 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 dot.
Hi, life. Welcome to the stream.
Are we live? Live, live? Live and direct live? Live? Hello, interwebs.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, Facebook.
Cool. We're
Hello.
here. I think we're live. Anyone here? You guys here? Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Let me just double check. I want to make sure this stuff's coming through because, I'm crazy like that.
Hi, Carol from Atlanta.
Carol from Atlanta. Hello. Welcome. Lisa M. Gentile from Wisconsin. Hello. How come it didn't show up? That's so weird. Why isn't it showing up? It's not showing up in chat. She put it on Facebook, but it's not showing up.
You broke the chat, John.
Did I break the chat? I probably did.
Of course.
What? WTF, man?
WTF, mate.
Freaking restream.
Said it was put on Facebook, but it's not
Dear
showing up
sir,
here.
Dear Sir Zuckerberg, what did he do?
So annoying. So frustrating. Hello, Best Start. Hello, John. Hello, David. Welcome. Okay, Tish is here. Hi from Tish. So YouTube is working.
Works.
YouTube works. YouTube is working. Facebook.
So it's Zuckerberg.
Facebook's been like rough, man. I try to connect the stream. Hello, Harrington. I try to connect the stream and it keeps giving me errors in the back end of. So Restream and Facebook are not talking apparently. Maybe they're having a disagreement. Hi, Blaine Jones. Well, Blaine Jones from somewhere in the Midwest, or is Colorado considered the Midwest, or is it just the West?
Anything west of the Rockies is west,
right?
So Colorado has to be like Midwest because the West is only like 2 states wide,
right? Like Nevada, Colorado,
California, and Nevada.
Yeah, and
Oregon
and Washington,
Idaho.
Yeah, but Idaho is considered the West, or would that be Midwest too? It's kind of in the middle. Right?
I mean, it's like west of the peak of the Rockies, right? It's all downhill from there. But then you could consider it like the Continental Divide. So if you're west of the Continental Divide, then you're west.
Oh,
but I've seen people refer to like Indiana as Midwest. So
Chicago, right? Chicago,
yeah, Midwest. Illinois is Midwest.
Yeah.
Nah, that's mid-country.
Yeah. It's that's your country, man. Do you have those problems in Portugal, Eliana? Do you have like confusing geographical locations in your country?
I got another confusing one. Oh, wait on Eliana.
Sometimes with soccer clubs and such.
Because it's all dependent upon where you're born there, in like Italy and stuff. Like you can only be on this team if you're born in this area.
Right.
Yeah, and for example, people from the north, they call me. I'm from the center. I'm a Moroccan because I'm from the south-ish.
Okay, that works. Hello, Barb. Welcome, Barb from Washington. Speaking of the West,
I have another Americaism.
Oh, Americaism. I like Americaisms.
Today's stream is sponsored by Americanism.
American geography.
We all know where Florida is, right? It's that bottom one over on the corner.
Yeah.
Did you know that the further north you go in Florida, the further south you get?
Oh, God.
Well, okay. I'm guessing it's got to do with the Keys or the Panhandle.
No, none of that. Okay. Southern people, like rednecks and stuff like that.
Right.
The more north you go in Florida, the closer it is to like the south.
Like the deep south, like
like South Florida. That's like, I mean, they're crazy people and alligators there, right? But it's like normal.
Crazy people and alligators, right? Okay.
But like North Florida, that's like, we don't want you on our property.
Right. Yeah. This is hello.
I wouldn't like alligators.
Yes, come to Crypto Mondays for the awesome information and stay for the American banter and geography.
Yeah.
Next
I was
week
driving around in
we'll
North
change
Florida.
countries. Let's go to Canada next week.
Yeah, you do Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like deep south, Mike. Like deep south. Like I was driving around in North Florida once, and like I was pretty sure I was going to get shot for driving on a road that I wasn't
Oh boy.
supposed to be driving on. I guess it gives you that vibe, right?
Like,
You know how
yeah,
like if you've ever driven through the Appalachians, you're like somebody's watching me, somebody's looking
Yeah.
at me. That's how it feels.
Yeah. Yeah. Deliverance, right?
Yeah.
The movie Deliverance is playing
Yeah,
in
that's
your
all
mind.
North Florida, right? They're
Yeah,
crazy people,
Perfect.
just crazy.
Yeah. Hey, boy.
Meth,
Yeah.
all kinds of nuts.
That's your country. Anywho,
That's one
welcome,
little
Yay.
welcome, guys, to Crypto Mondays. 6 minutes in, and we're actually going to get some content going. So, big shout out to everyone watching. Apologies if you're watching on Facebook and the stream's coming through, but the messages aren't. It's very strange. So, Vim is working perfectly. Of course, it is because it's on Hive. And we're also on YouTube for you guys if you want to take part in the discussion. But it's funny because there was a few things. First of all, I asked, the CTP Telegram, what would you like to discuss? I can go over the answer that we got. We got a question from Chris that he wanted answered, and maybe we'll touch on that before we dive into what we really wanted to discuss. But Chris wanted to know, like, how can the members of the community, how can CTP, how can they add more value to the token? How can they do that? And Blaine, I mean, it was very straightforward, but maybe we can dive into it because it almost seems too simple. Blaine's like, buy them, buy the tokens, and then it kind of went into this kind of the old mentality of online entrepreneurship, the free, do everything for free, into the new cryptoism mentality of actually investing in yourself and investing in projects. And that doesn't necessarily mean money wise. That means time, effort, energy. But maybe touch on that, Blaine. Like, what would you say to someone like Chris just said? Like, how can I add value? What can I do? What are some things you can do?
I gave an answer, but I missed another key part. We have to understand that the CTP token itself is decentralized. Nobody owns the token. Okay, so John is the issuing account, right? But we don't issue tokens, right? Tokens are issued based off of the CTP Talk blog, comments, upvotes, etc. And there's a whole tokenomics to that. But we don't manually go out and issue tokens all the time. So, hey, look at that. Facebook chat is working now.
Oh, is it working? Oh, never mind.
It just popped up.
Wow. So weird.
So, number one, like I said, the value of any token is 100% dependent on how much somebody is willing to pay for it. So if people are buying the token, that drives up the price just in general.
Right.
That's going to happen naturally. The second piece that I didn't mention is continued development and use case. When I talked about decentralized, I'm going to hit on that again with continued development and use case. We at Affiliate Tech, John, me, and Eliana, and I, are continuing to build and develop use case for the token. We've got the general use case for the CTP Talk blog and all of that. We've got additional use case for listeners. We've got additional use case as using it as a token that you can purchase things with, that we've developed and put into that. But being a decentralized entity, anything is only worth as much as the people are willing to put into it. So another thing, Chris, to answer your question, people can help out to make the token better. Develop use case. Put time and effort into the development of the token and just building it in general, because that's going to help out immensely. Because the more use case there is, the more people want to buy it. The more people want to buy it, the higher the price goes, the better it is for the community and the market.
So an entrepreneur, as we like to think we are, could with the services that we provide with HivePay, could easily integrate the CTP token into their websites, and that would create use case and add value to the community, to the token. And it's fun. And listen, it is what it is. I don't even know what CTP is trading at. A penny, maybe 2 cents each right now. But imagine if it went to 10 cents, right? Imagine if that thing went to 10 cents. So Barb asked, what does use case mean? So use case for a token. So here's the thing. It's Crypto Monday, so it's a really good question. So Bitcoin's use case, and I know some of the Bitcoin maxis will be out there going, how dare you speak ill of our token? But not token, it's a coin. Bitcoin's use case is store value, basically. You can use it for day-to-day purchases using a second layer option such as Lightning Network. But me sending a Bitcoin to Blaine and buying things, it's not very useful because it will take 10 minutes for the transaction to be confirmed. There'll be fees involved. It's much easier for me to send him like a money transfer. So the use case for Bitcoin, and I love Bitcoin. Blaine loves Bitcoin. Eliana loves Bitcoin. I dream of Bitcoin. I have little pictures of Bitcoins in my mind every single day. But to use it, I use it for a store of value. That's what I use it for. So a use case for something like CTP, for Hive, Ethereum, I'm sorry, please forgive me, but things like that. You can actually use this stuff every single day. You can use it. So a use case, you can buy and sell goods for it. You can earn it through content creation on CTP Talk. There's so many different. You can earn it from playing games. You can get rewarded, second layer rewards. I got a buddy of mine that hopefully he's watching. I told him to watch on Facebook. He's really interested in getting into photography again. And I told him, I said, dude, just come on to Hive. So there's a use case for the Hive token because there's actually a community on Hive specifically for photography where he can get rewarded and stake the token and earn more tokens. So there's use case. So yeah, exactly, Barb. Literally use it. Yeah, Mike, CTP hit 5 cents. It did look awesome. And it'll get there. I mean, it'll get there. I think that's one thing that, and sorry, I'm just going off on a tangent, guys. I think that's one thing people are really starting to realize when CTP first got started, there was a lot of hype. People started buying miners. They started going, oh, CTP is this thing you got to get into. And then the lull happened. And it was like, CTP, they don't do anything. It's just a token. But now slowly people are seeing that we have a long-term plan. And more people are getting excited because we stuck it into listeners. It's been crushing it on listeners. We've got tons of stuff coming for CTP. There's a community that's passionate. So 5 cents is definitely in the future. I totally believe that. 10 cents, I'd love to see it. I'm not going to say it's going to go to $1. I'm not saying that. But if you're buying CTP at a penny now each or 2 cents each right now, and it goes to 10 cents, you look pretty smart. Or it can go to half a penny. Who knows? I mean,
it's going to go to $1,000. We all know it.
Of course, yeah. There.
I was going to say with Bitcoin, I think of Bitcoin as the anomaly. It doesn't necessarily need a use case because it was the first. It's the original. It's the one out there. Again, we all love it because it's the one and it's worth more than anything. But there's no use case for it to me because it's the first one that there was. But yeah, so we have to continue to build use case for the CTP token. Yeah, it's a coin, it's a token, it's a whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Yeah. People can buy and sell it. You can use it and stake it inside listeners. You can use it on CTP Talk to earn more. And again, the more you earn, the more you earn. So, but that's all based off of the market and the use case. So,
Brian actually asked a question. So Facebook isn't working. It's only if I respond on Facebook. So there's actually a lot of chat going on. Got a couple of online buddies, offline buddies watching too. But Brian wants to know, can you build an NFT based on a token? Well, technically, the NFT is a token. It's a non-fungible token, which is, without getting too crazy, think of it this way. A dollar bill or even a Bitcoin can be broken up into fractional pieces. So can an NFT, but what's unique is that that's it. A Bitcoin is not unique from another Bitcoin. It's just a Bitcoin. And
it's NFT, like having 2 quarters.
It's like 2 quarters. So yes, that corner is a physical quarter, and this is another physical quarter, but they're the same. An NFT is that there's one of these, and the other one is completely separate. So that's what it is. It's a non-fungible token, and you can build these on the Hive blockchain. Absolutely, you can build them on Wax. Everyone loves building them on Ethereum because of OpenSea and people making $5,000 for selling a picture of their poodle. I mean, I don't know, whatever people NFT these days. But the use case for NFTs specifically on Hive is something like Splinterlands. Use case, massive use case for the NFTs on Splinterlands. NFT Showroom has got some really cool stuff. Eliana created an NFT a couple months ago that she built herself, and absolutely, there's actually tons of use case for this stuff for sure. So,
Harrington said, so we can put CTP on our website. You absolutely can.
yes,
You can put that token anywhere you want because it's a decentralized token, and you can do whatever you want with it. So.
Yep. You can burn
you can
it
make
too
NFTs that are backed by CTP.
Yep. It's beautiful. Yes, CTP is a coin. It's the currency, the second layer token, rewards token for CTP Talk. So first layer, Hive, second layer is CTP Talk, and the rewards token for CTP Talk is CTP. But there's also a use case where you can buy and sell with CTP. You can put it onto your website with Hive Pay where you can accept CTP and you can exchange it for Bitcoin if you want, 24/7, 365. Yeah, it's a crypto. It's real money. And I'm using bunny ears because what is money, right? But yeah, absolutely. It's a real cryptocurrency. So CTP is there, and this is again why we call CTP the no excuse platform, because literally you can start up, add value, keep creating, and you can fund your online business just by the community. So pretty cool like that. Pretty good. Good. Yeah. So Brian also knows what I mean is like Gary V's NFTs are bought with Ethereum. Could we use Hive or CTP? Yeah, you can. Now that's just Gary V and all his V friend stuff. That's on Ethereum. He built that on Ethereum because that's where everyone loves to build on, because it's the big, Bitcoin, Ethereum, right? But you can build whatever you want on Hive. That's actually what made Blaine and I fall in love with Hive, is that we could build on it. Blaine's become an expert in this blockchain pretty much in the 4 years, because it's not in some crazy secret language for developers. It's actually, once Blaine got it, he understood it. So
it's a crazy, weird language, but that's fine.
Yeah. Blaine has mastered it. But yeah, it's just absolutely, Brian. You can build whatever you want on Hive, and that's why we love it so much. So.
I actually got kudos last week from Miss Sheila Alexander saying I am the expert in all things and a pro at code. So, like, absolutely awesome. For people to call me an expert at it, that's amazing, because I don't think myself as an expert. I don't think I'm anywhere near that level. I know how to do things and I know how to figure out things, but an expert, I don't know. But like I've always said, you can never call yourself an expert. You have to be called an expert by others. So
Good job,
I just want to toot my own horn for a second on Crypto Monday.
We need Blaine happy, so it's good.
Just keep calling him an expert, right, Eliana?
You're an expert, Blaine. John is sometimes he's an expert.
Sometimes he's an expert. So let's discuss this. Actually, this is what we wanted to talk about. It's actually a really good segue, because we're talking about this and why did Blaine and I fall in love with building on Hive? Why we brought the community over to Hive? And there's this saying, and it's everyone has heard this saying, I'm sure. If you're in personal development, success, business building, you've heard this quote by Wayne Gretzky. Apparently, this is what he said. I don't know, but this is what the rumor is. Wayne Gretzky said, I'm successful because I go to where the puck is going, not to where it's been. So what this means is that he goes to where things are about to happen. He doesn't sit back and look at what's already taken place. And in online business, specifically in the crypto stuff, this is what Blaine and I saw 5 years ago when we jumped on the blockchain. We saw everyone can, especially people that I'm seeing in chat right now. You guys have known me for decades. A lot of us experienced the PayPal slap. All of a sudden, the rug was pulled. We didn't have any way to send and receive payments, and industries were destroyed. Lives were ruined because one company decided, we don't like you. Nothing you can do. You signed up for their terms of service. In their terms, it says we can shut you down if we want. And they did. So when that happened, Blaine and I were talking. Where is this going? Well, online business isn't going anywhere. It's a billion-dollar industry. Affiliate marketing isn't going anywhere. Billion-dollar industry. All this stuff isn't going. But there's going to be a demand for people to send and receive payments, to pay commissions, to earn commissions. Where is this going to go? Well, where did it go? And where's it going? It's crypto. So instead of sitting here going, Blaine, how are we going to get back into PayPal's good books? How are we going to kiss their butt enough that they, okay, well, come back to us. We love you. Like, are they going to? No, they're going to do that. So what are we going to do? Are we going to go to where the puck was? And it was great. It was wonderful. I bought 2 houses in my life with PayPal money. I mean, it was fantastic. I was making a lot of money, but they're history. Now, of course, they're into crypto, which is hilarious, but that's where the puck was.
But as soon as they went into crypto, somebody bought and sold a bunch of tokens, and then they shut his account down. So,
right. Like, that's the power of putting, going. Anyways, I won't go on my anti-PayPal rant, but this is the message tonight that we really wanted to talk to you guys about. Go to where the puck is going. Go to where this stuff is headed. Well, I'm not a psychic, John. I can't tell the future. You're an entrepreneur. Like, you're going to have to take some chances. You're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to do some due diligence to look into this stuff. If you see all of these check marks, all of these boxes, being checked with, okay, it's fast, it's free, it's feeless, it's peer-to-peer. You see all this stuff. Ask yourself, where do you think it's going? Where's it going? This is where it's going. Business is being developed. Entire industries are being created. Payments is just scratching the surface of what blockchain and crypto are bringing to entrepreneurship. Go to where it's going. Don't sit around and wait for this stuff, because before you know it, as we're seeing now, everyone's talking crypto, everyone's talking NFTs, everyone's really excited about it. Imagine if you got started 5 years ago. So, and it's like, I'm not trying to say, hey, you're up Poops Creek and you can't make it now. No, it's imagine where you'll be in 5 years if you don't take action now. So go to where the puck is going. Don't sit around and wait for it to come to you. Does that make sense? Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I want to hit on what Barb said. It needs to definitely change to crypto. The thing is, it is you, is me, is John, is Eliana, is Tish, is Harrison, is Chris, is Raymond, is everybody. The it is us. We are the ones that drive. We're the consumers. Drive it to where we want it to go.
Yeah.
Don't aim for where it's at now. Aim for where you want it to be.
Yeah, big shout out to Raymond Baxter in Facebook, man. There's another guy, an entrepreneur, who kind of didn't. He was into affiliate marketing. He's been in this stuff for years. What did he do years ago? He got into crypto because he saw it. So it's so important. It's so important to not just sit back and say, okay, well, it's new. I don't understand it. It's supposed to be new.
It was new a decade ago.
Yeah, Bitcoin's like over 10 years old. Yeah.
It was new a decade ago. At this point, crypto's a teenager now.
Even so,
figure it out.
Even so, if you don't feel comfortable, still do your own research, and because there are still people out there thinking crypto as a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, no.
I read that another day. The regional government here on the island want to do what El Salvador is doing with Bitcoin.
Right.
And I said when he shared that on Facebook, I read the comments and everyone's saying it's a Ponzi scheme. Don't believe in that. He's crazy. He's getting a way to get our money and such. Do your research.
Yeah.
Even if you don't believe in the government or whatever, do your own research.
Yeah, it's not like you can't find out this stuff, right? I mean, when Blaine and I got started in Hive, it was another blockchain back then, it was called. But we read the white paper. We downloaded it. I printed it out. I read it multiple times. It was like 30, 40 pages long. I understood probably 4% of it. If I read it again, I'd understand maybe 10% of it now. But there was things that I picked up, and there was things that I understood. And there's things that Blaine, when he had these aha moments, he's like, okay, we could do something with this. This is what we can build. This is what we can do. This is the potential of it. Just like Eliana said, you did your own research. So you're not supposed to understand it all. It's supposed to be big and scary. You're an entrepreneur. You are an entrepreneur. This is you're supposed to embrace this stuff, because 99% of the people that do this stuff won't embrace it. And they'll sit on the sidelines and they'll keep doing the same old and going, why aren't I getting results? Well, you don't update your website in a decade and go, why aren't I getting results? Maybe that's a reason. I don't know. So just go to where it's going. Just like Tish said, go where the puck is going. Hashtag, yes, please. And Hive is beautiful. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying crypto is perfect. But you know what? I guarantee you it's better than what's out there. I guarantee you it's better than the PayPal options, better than the credit card companies, better than all this stuff that can shut you down. Blaine and John, this is the thing. Blaine, John, and Eliana can't shut down the CTP token. Can't do it. Can't do it. It's locked into a smart contract. My account is issuing it, but I can't stop it from issuing.
There's another cool token.
That's a cool token too. The index token. I know I got mine hung up. I should have been wearing it, right? Like, look at me with the Toronto Blue Jay stuff. I should be wearing my own brand. Jeez. Anyways, help me now.
Barb said it does fluctuate though too much. Barb, I don't know if you know this, but the dollar is down like 8% from last year. So everything fluctuates. I mean, look at American gas prices, like $8-9 a gallon. That's asinine, right?
Yeah.
Everything fluctuates. Whether you notice it or not is different because the dollar is the world standard or whatever. So we notice it less, but it still fluctuates. It's down. It's way down. Way, way, way down. Whereas Bitcoin, compared to 10 years ago, is way, way, way up.
Yeah. And if you're worried about fluctuation, there's stable coins, right? I mean, here's the thing, and here's the love fest for Hive continues, obviously, but there's a blockchain-based stable coin on the Hive blockchain called HBD that is pegged roughly to $1 worth of Hive. So anytime you want to trade it, it's usually worth $1 worth of Hive. So if Hive is at $1, HBD will be at $1. You trade the HBD, you'll get $1 worth of Hive back and forth. And it's backed by the blockchain. It's code. It's decentralized. Just like Mike just said, the government can't seize your account. It can't shut down the blockchain. It can't do it. There was a really good quote from Charlie Shrem, and Starkers from 3Speak and the Speak Network was being interviewed by Charlie, and they came to the conclusion that there's only two true decentralized blockchains out there on the planet. Bitcoin, Hive. That's it. Everything else has got a founder. Everything else has got an ICO. Everything else has got Ninja Mind, stake. All of it. Bitcoin doesn't. Hive doesn't. Now, that's up for interpretation. I get it. But that makes you think, like, why are you so bullish on it? Well, if Hive was all that, John, Blaine, Eliana, why isn't it a top 20 token? Well, it was a top 3 token like 5 years ago. It was number 3. It was Bitcoin. I think Ripple, so XRP was 2, and Steam, which became Hive. So it's been there. There's something very powerful about this blockchain that most people don't understand, and it's why we've been so bullish on it. So if going back to Barb's thing about fluctuation, there's the option. And it's the best thing. You create on Hive, you build on Hive, you go to where the puck is going. You'll be funding your account with a token. Sit down for this, folks. With a stable coin, and we're going to say this really clear for the people in the back, you can earn your token by being active and then put it into the savings account in the blockchain that pays you 20% a year on a stable coin. So Blaine, quick math. If I had $1,000 in HBD in my savings account, how much interest will I earn in a year?
$200.
$200. Blaine,
Right.
if I had
that's
$100,000,
that's APR, right? That's not APY, right?
Yeah.
So you take that 200 and you divide it by 12, and you earn $16.66 dollars every single month. So at the second month, you've got 216 or 1,000 and 16.66 times 0.20 is now
are you saying
$23
compound
that you earn
interest?
on the second month.
Are you saying compound interest?
Yes, it's crazy.
Madness. So, again, for the people in the back that are kind of like scratching the head, and I get it, because again, it's new, but your effort, you are rewarded for. Now, again, the question is, well, how much does it cost to get into this fantastic opportunity, Blaine and John and Eliana? How much? This has got to be some kind of MLM. And Eliana mentioned Ponzi scheme. How much does it cost? Blaine, you got a calculator to do it all up? How much it costs to get involved?
I got a calculator.
Okay, let me know.
Hold on.
He's doing it. Doing the math. Quick math.
Calculator. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. How much is it? Zero.
How much is
Nothing?
what?
How much is it to get involved in Hive and create stuff?
It's
zero. Oh,
Zero.
zero. So, but wait, you got to join our downline, right? Like that's the way you get paid, right? Right? Is it?
No.
Is that how you do it? No.
No.
Oh shit.
No
Oh wait.
downlines.
We sell you something and we get rewarded from it through Hive, right? That's got to be it. So that's why we're pitching Hive, right? It's got to
Buy
be
our
real.
stuff.
Buy our stuff. No. Damn. So, dude, how do we make money then? If we're sitting here talking about this for 5 years, how the hell do we make money from this stuff?
We interact. We do
Oh
things.
gosh.
Just do things.
Oh my gosh. So
Really?
be active and get off the sideline and go to where the puck is going, not to where it's.
Yeah. That's it.
Just
That's all you gotta do. Just do stuff. It's crazy.
Dude, I mean, that sucks because I want to sell things right now. Like, I want to pitch things. I want to tell people that I've got a great opportunity that I'll earn them 20% a year. Oh, wait.
You do.
Yeah. Damn.
But they don't have to buy our stuff. They buy their own stuff to get that.
Yeah.
Buy their own coin, put that coin in the savings, and earn 20% off of it every single year.
Do they know they can even create their own token and do what we did with CTP as well?
Yep. You can create your own front end. You can create your own blogging platform, your own blogging thing. We've seen a lot of people from the TE industry make their own coin. And without involvement and without continued development, their coin has gone to zero. And the CTP coin is the only coin that comes from our community that has had any success. But build a coin, build a community, build your relationships, build your business. It does work. It just takes time.
Get plugged in. Like and it doesn't matter what your passion is. Maybe your passion isn't online business. That's fine. Maybe it's photography. Maybe in Barb's case, it's birds. You know, maybe it's video games. Maybe it's a play to earn game called Splinterlands that you're really, really obsessed with. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can find whatever and plug into that community. And when you add value to the community, you will get rewarded. And then you take those rewards, you stick them into your 20% savings account that's on a stable coin that doesn't fluctuate. Mike said, Foodie, Mike's into the silver and gold community. That's not making money online niches. That's completely different communities and different passions of people. And that's what's beautiful about this. We have nothing to sell you. Nothing. We want you to win, though. And that's why we think Hive is the perfect solution. Go to where the puck is going, not to where it's been. Buy our stuff.
If you want to get fancy, you can buy a coin that gets on other coins.
Oh, so you're talking about passive income. But wait, Eliane, let me ask you though, because that passive income thing, I've got to buy from a certain person for downline integrity, right? So that you get. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we don't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You don't have to sell anything to get passive income from income tokens on Hive. Gotcha. Blaine's actually probably one of the top 5 token holders of a token on.
He's hoarding everything.
And
Which one?
he's getting paid $30, I'm guessing, a day, give or take. Maybe even more. And just
I don't know. I don't pay any attention. I just sell it and I buy more. That's it.
Yeah.
Sell, buy more. Buy more tokens.
That's the thing. Well, that's the beautiful thing too. And me and Tass talk about this all the time too. It's like, maybe you're not going to be a whale in Hive. Maybe you're not going to have 500,000 Hive power. And Hive's about $1 or 90 cents or something like that right now. But you know what? How much of a CTP whale could you be if you spent $500 on tokens? You know, I mean, like, how much of a whale in index could you be if you bought $500 tokens? That's the opportunity. The opportunity is that you find the community. I guarantee you, there's a token involved with that community. Yeah, I haven't even exactly, Mike. We haven't even talked. We've just mentioned Splinterlands in passing. We haven't even told you about how you can play a video game, buy assets in that video game that, Brian, if you're still listening, are NFTs that have use case. You actually can rent those out, make money passively from renting the asset out. Dude, I mean, you ever feel that it's just like the greatest thing in the world that not everyone's talking about yet, and you feel like you're so early to it? And yeah,
we are high maxis unconsciously.
So just an update on the APY, the yield thing. For the 20% interest, if I take $1,000 and I put it in HBD, and then I add $100 a month, after a year, that would have been $2,200, right?
Yep.
1,000 plus 1,200.
Yeah, he's doing the math. Yeah, just agree, Eliana. That's what I do. Yeah.
Yes.
2,200.
Yeah. Awesome.
The APY on that, I don't know what it would be, but you would have made $335.74. So your ending balance would be $2,535.
So the what's funny is that, like, banks and stuff will tell you about how they have an awesome savings plan for you for 0.25%, and they'll pitch it to you. But then we learned that you just said that the U.S. dollar goes down 8% a year or so. So you're actually losing 7.75% a year from their amazing savings plan. And Monty just said, Bitcoin goes down. Yeah, Bitcoin goes down all the time. That's why we're not even talking about Bitcoin. We're talking about the Hive-backed stablecoin.
Where did Bitcoin start at?
Yeah, penny. Less.
Pennies.
Maybe.
Less than pennies. Some guy spent 40,000 Bitcoin on 2 pizzas.
Yeah, $20 pizzas. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Laszlo. God love him.
So I just Googled high yield online savings accounts. The highest one is Citibank or Lending Club with 0.6 and 0.7%.
0.6. But then you got to remember that, like, inflation comes in and all that crazy stuff. So you're actually losing money.
Losing money
from putting it into a bank-based savings account. And this is why the powers that be hate DeFi. They hate blockchains. They hate crypto because it tips the power in your favor. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it. They hate it because you get to be the boss. That whole stonk stuff from last year, I know Blaine loves it. The whole Wall Street bet stuff. That was hilarious. That was the funniest thing I've ever witnessed in my life when it comes to finances and stuff. Watching everyday people basically tell Wall Street to piss off. Basically telling all of the powers that be that, hey, and what happened? They rigged the system to put it back in their favor. You can't rig blockchains. Truly decentralized ones, you can't do it. That's why it's important to get into this stuff now. There you go. Good show, guys. Good show. Good show. Good stuff. Lots of fun.
So Monty said Bitcoin crashes daily. Just so you know, Bitcoin current price is $41,000. Over the last year, the average price has been about $42,000 to $45,000. It's gone up and it's gone down, but it's still like right in the area. So,
well, I mean, this time yesterday it was 39,000. So it's up $2,000 in a day. That's the volatility of crypto. That's why, like when Barb said, the volatile swings, and yes, it is. That's why you look at stable coins. The problem with stable coins is that they're all backed by fiat. Hive-backed dollars is backed by code.
I would like to argue that fiat is just as volatile, if not more,
for sure,
than crypto.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah. Raymond says they'll try it and rig blockchain in 10 years, so the time is now. Yeah. Oh, and Blaine. Oh, okay. So I think you know what we're talking about, right, Raymond? The whole worker bee stuff. Raymond says, "But tell Blaine in a few months I'll be racing him for the top spot." Okay.
I don't have the top spot. I'm not even like the top holder. I'm not even close.
You're top 5, aren't you?
Let me look. I don't know,
bro. I'm the top 26 holder of SPT. I couldn't freaking believe it. My little peon self.
That much attention. All right, for
I was
state,
number 1 in CTP.
I'm number 3.
Number
3 for state.
Yeah, I knew you were there. Barb, fiat is just US dollars, like just currency. Fiat is currency, US euros, all that stuff. Yeah.
Let me see, because I built another rich list. The DevTools one kind of sucks because it like takes away the balance and blah blah blah. Let me see if I can get this thing to work properly.
Madness.
Yeah, for state, Raymond, I'm number 3, but I don't know what it is overall.
I'm top 10, aren't I? Am I top 10? I think I'm top 10. Or top 15 at least.
Okay, yeah. So I'm number 3. Because the number 1 is Hive Miner, which is the owner of the token, so they don't count.
Mm-hmm.
So Chrono Crypto is number 2, but his is all delegated out. eTurner X is number 3, and then I'm number 4. Minus Hive Miner, I'd be number 3.
Where am
John,
I?
you're 13.
13? Okay, so I have a goal to get to 10 by the end of the year. I want to get to 10. So there you go. Beautiful. And I love it. That's all I'm doing is buying more worker bee. Every time I sell the bee, I just go and buy worker bee. So it's great.
And remember, if you have your A miner delegated to somebody else, you don't get what it mines. That other person is getting your mine tokens from your miners. So don't delegate your miners out to anybody at all ever.
Yeah. Before we close up, I just shameless self-promotion because he's actually in the audience. So he's actually, I'm pretty sure he's the only guest in the Cryptomaniac show that comes to our live streams on Monday nights and Thursday nights. Mr. Raymond Baxter will be our special guest tomorrow. He's apparently got a ton of announcements for the Bro Fund and things that he's working on with Cine TV. And I'm sure there's tons of other goodies. Definitely. And he did a very nice piece about Blaine and John a couple of days ago. He didn't tag Blaine, but at least he spelt the name right.
I spelled my name right. First of all, let me go on a rant. We love you, Raymond. Number 1, I've never even talked to Taskmaster, like directly at all ever.
So we want to have you as a guest, though. Like that's the thing. I want to have you work. So whenever you,
me?
Yeah.
You guys have never asked me to be a guest until right now.
We have. We are setting up the schedule in a couple of weeks.
Crazy. Anyway, and number 2, he didn't even tag me. John and his crew. First of all, we're even partners. All right. Anyway, sorry,
dude. I'm the Geico Gecko man.
Yeah, John is the tap dancer.
You're not bold.
I make sure everything works.
That's the problem.
I'll be brutally honest with you.
You have to be bold.
Dude, it's like when things are good, being the face looks like a lot of fun, but trust me, when things crash and burn and your 2 other business partners from past experiences disappear, I get all the freaking heat because I'm the asshole who's standing in front of the camera all the time. So just say it. Trust me, you don't want to shine. Just like Tupac said, all I want is money, screw the fame. I'm a simple man. He said that just in a little bit more explicit language. But trust me on that, dude. Just smile. Because a couple of years ago,
smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile. Madagascar, great movie. Great movie. All right,
I'm
guys.
just
Have a good
hustling
one.
you, Raymond. I don't actually mean it. I don't care. It's fine.
Well, absolutely, Raymond. We're here to gas people up, man. That's the whole point. You know, we're here to make sure everyone is happy. But again, just to wrap it up, this blockchain is full with, and we hate saying it, opportunities and potential. I mean, that's what every
I like potential. I don't necessarily like the word opportunity.
Right.
Potential is better.
But the potential is really dependent on you and the effort that
you're willing to put into it. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, Tish, you don't know because you haven't been around for a bit, but if you see there's my gecko. The gecko is in there. I got my gecko. That's Gizmo the gecko. So not very creative with the name, but anyways.
Yeah.
Just
and if you haven't yet, read the Hive white paper, read the listeners' white paper, read all the white papers, learn, understand, figure out, add your own spin on everything because it's a decentralized community, meaning you can take it and do whatever you want with it. So,
heck yeah.
The onus is on you.
Guys, thank you for coming. Make sure to check us out on Thursday. We got Thursday Night Live, Wednesday night for the Mastermind session, and as well as Cryptomaniacs with Raymond tomorrow. And have a great week. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.